Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how are we today? I really hope you're doing what you can to stay strong throughout these tough times. But of course, we are back again with another freaking video. And, yeah, this was hard. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, let's start off by giving a big massive shout out to every single person that is a member of the channel so far as we continue to freaking grow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, each time I make a video, I get new people reaching out to me with new information. And boy, the fact that I already made a part 1 that was off my own information, and the fact that I have a part 2 coming on my own stuff, I mean, part 2 is difficult right now. Oof. But this information right here, it's not pretty. So if you want to look away now, please do. But of course, let's not waste any more time. Now, there was a time when Miss LearningToBeFearless done a feature on another YouTube page. And now this YouTube page itself in particular, just to show you the evidence, is on JP Penny. This was obviously, as you can see, 5k views, 5.4k views, 2020, November 2nd. Now, why are we here to talk about this video? Well, I can tell you this now, ladies and gentlemen, we are not here to watch that video. But one thing that we are going to do before we get into the elements of why that video is so crucial is we are going to head over to something else first. Just have a listen to this. Well, I won't play all of it. I'm just going to play a little bit of it.
This is just a friendly reminder that YouTubers or Instagrammers or whatever, just because we put our lives out on the internet does not give people the right to tell us how to live or tell us what to do. I'm being myself. If you don't like me, please unfollow me. It's optional. You're not being forced. I am really over comments of people criticizing endlessly. Let me just be myself. If you don't like me, that's okay. You do not have to follow me. I love all the support from you true fearless tribers, but like, just because I'm out here every day putting myself on.
Let's stop it right there. Let's stop it right there. Okay, cool. Of course, we've got a choice to follow or unfollow. But what about the people that followed you from day one that you let down because of your lies? What about the people that followed you from day one, but when they had an opinion that you didn't like, you just deleted what they had to say rather than responding back to them? Now, let's just go back just a little bit second there. Let's just go back to what she says just here.
Follow me. I love all the support from you true fearless tribers.
Okay, you know, do you mean the true fearless tribers that you have manipulated so bad that they can't even accept the truth even to this day, regardless of how many evidence is given at hand? Now, of course, listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, the reason why we do these videos is because accountability is key. Whether or not you want to accept that your favorite YouTuber is someone that is taking you for a ride, whether you want to accept or not that the fact is your own YouTube is someone that is changing people's lives in a negative tone, that is up to you. But the matter of fact is, it's happening. And believe me, when I say it's happening, I mean it's happening. And that's where we're going to get to right now within the JC Penny video, and why that video is so crucial to what she's saying here and to how people who are real trueless, what do you call it, man? Fearless tribe people, you know. Okay, I'm losing my mind. Let me just get to it, man. Let me get to what I'm here for. Now, these are some of the comments that I picked up from that JC Penny. Actually, do you know what? One thing that I want to show you before I even get to the JC Penny comments, to be fair with you, ladies and gentlemen, is I want you to see something real quick. I'm about to disappear. When I disappear, I want you to see what is behind me. Once you see what is behind me, I want you to put that in your head, and then I'm going to show you some of the comments that I accumulate from this video. What do you see, ladies and gentlemen? I know you can see it. You see numbers, right? You see a like and a dislike. Look at the way they're working. Interesting how we haven't, you know what? Let me not say anything now. Just look at it. Look at it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you've seen it. Fantastic. Now, before we get into the comment section, if you are still watching right now, that means I've got you hooked. Which means, of course, you should subscribe. So hit the subscribe button now. Don't waste any more time. But with that being said, let's get to some of the comments that I picked up from that page. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, this is the point when I say to you, if you want to look away now, because these comments are not very friendly, and I promise you this now. Okay, so the first comment says, my bad. The first comment comes up by saying, YouTube is a public social media platform Any person who posts on this platform is open to all criticism, whether it's positive or negative. I can watch any content creator I want on YouTube. I can also post my opinion on any open comment section. Queen Alex deletes any criticism in her comment section. People have to post elsewhere to have their opinions heard. And when we talk about post where, I guess this platform itself is one of those options, right? But obviously, which is lovely that you guys want to come and vent your feelings, and it's even more lovely that you want to reach out and say, yo, like, she affected me this way and I really want this talked about. This is why we're here, right? But of course, the true fearless tribes will still be defensive, but it is what it is. Nonetheless, the next comment comes up by saying, Alex puts all of her clothes that are gifted to her on Depop. We will never see these clothes on her. She is shady, just like her mom. It's interesting, isn't it, when people don't only just come for you, but they even come for your family members. That's when you know stuff is deep. That's how you know you really hurt people right here. Those people that were so dedicated to you. Remember, there's no one you're ever going to hurt more in your life than the people that love you the most, the people that support you the most, the people that look up to you the most. And these are the people that have supported and looked up to her to the most, which is why they are so devastated and which is why they are so upset and so angered by the actions that we have seen within time. And none of these people necessarily hate this girl. It's just that they want the lies to stop. And some people are just going to be hell-bent to make sure they keep going until it comes. Hence the reason why we experienced what we experienced the other day on the live. Next one says, oh, nope, we'll avoid JCP if this is who they are partnered with. Now, when you see a comment like that, what does that comment tell you? That comment tells me maybe this is one of the reasons why she really decided to change her name. Yes, it's a few months later, but changing her name after so many years, it does come down to a little bit suspect. We have suspected maybe it's due to the rise of reaction channels. But at the same time, maybe it's down to the fact that when she's in an environment where people are hurt, when she's in an environment where she cannot control the comment section herself, maybe she's realizing that whenever she does offers these deals, it seems to not pay off because there's enough people out there ready to derail her in terms of her getting any more opportunities with sponsors because they don't feel like she deserves them because of the way she's lied on her platform for so many years. But either way, this comment itself alone is one of those comments that would definitely tell someone, ish, if my so-called unfearless people come to my platforms and now they're trying to make sure I don't get deals, damn. Of course you're gonna want to look to have a name change. You might want to have a face change, who knows? But anyway, next one goes on by saying, can't wait to see these all on her Depop next week. Gets them for free and sells them for what they're worth brand new, plus her ridiculous shipping prices. People repeating themselves now. When people start repeating themselves, that means there's more and more people who are seeing the same cracks. More and more people that are hurt in the same way. She carries on by going and saying, crazy how you haven't worn any of this stuff JCP Penny gave you for free. Personally, I would never purchase anything she promotes. She is distrusted and will promote almost anything for money. And again, see, another repetition to what we spoke about a second ago. If people who are hurt now come into her line of work and definitely expressing how they feel and saying that you shouldn't be working with this girl, why are companies gonna want to work with her? But again, when companies reach out to see this girl on her platform, they look at the comment section, they look at the like to dislike ratio. A like to dislike ratio isn't that bad. But when it comes to the comment section, it is spectacular. Why? Because she did these old comments that look like that. Should she, for the sake of saving her brand? Absolutely, why not? But it doesn't mean it's going to block out the people that are trying to come after you from coming after you because they're upset. But let's continue. JC Penny, learning to be fearless, will never wear any of these outfits. What a waste. Maybe try partnering with small YouTubers that are honest and try to build their channel. Would have been better. It would have been a better choice, which is not a bad statement, to be fair. Who knows, man? One day, maybe I'll start doing vlogs myself. Maybe I'll start doing a little bit of fashion. You know what I'm saying? I don't really see many men doing, you know, clothing and whatnot. You know what I mean? Maybe I should start doing my own little. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Boo-hoo for men. Come on now. Did they do fashion over for men? I don't know, man. Maybe I should do my own. I don't know. Anyway, but keep it honest, of course. Anyway, let's continue to the last one. The last one goes off by saying, this chick is so bad. She censors her audience like crazy. She gives girls bad body dysmorphia. That's something that we spoke about before. When she comes to her line about her sizes, it affects people's body dysmorphia. But again, that's a conversation for a different video we've done before, so go check it out. Because she lies about her size. This even photoshops her weight loss pictures. Even her before ones, I just can't. Anything she ever sells, she never mentions it again. Which is quite interesting when we talk about that, because there is something that I'm accumulating at this moment in time, okay? Something to do with the fact that, you know, whenever she makes certain videos about certain things, it's funny how she makes certain videos for certain things, but then she never makes them again, because those videos were only made due to the fact that they had a sponsor. And someone brought something up to me very interesting about how she once upon a time made 1 or 2 videos based on fertility, based on the fact that she wanted to have children. But then since she made those videos, considering they were both sponsored, she then went off and never spoke about fertility again and getting pregnant again. Interesting, isn't it? Making us believe that maybe you want to do something. But listen, you know what? That's a conversation for another time. Maybe it'll be covered in another video. Who knows? Either way, ladies and gentlemen, you have witnessed what is here. She has been promoted on a different platform. On that platform, people have had the free reign to like and dislike as much as they like. And also, most importantly, they've given the free reign to comment exactly how they feel. Which is evident to say that maybe one of the other reasons why she changed her name is because she's trying to pull away from the LearningToBeFearless name, because the LearningToBeFearless name is now tainted so bad that no matter where she goes, even if it's on her own IG, people are there screaming. And when I say screaming, I mean people are screaming in disappointments. People are screaming because they do not want her to continue to grow within this sponsorship charade. Now, is that right though? Is that right? I will tell you this now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna decide whether that is right or wrong. But one thing that I am gonna say is this: if you got to somewhere in your life due to the fact that you had so many people supporting you, but then you end up letting them down, don't be surprised if they come and try and take down the empire you tried to build in the first place. Because when you build the empire, you didn't build it on honesty, you build it on lies upon lies. And therefore you create distrust of a distrust. So whether or not these people are telling you things too far or not, either way, if you build something on lies and then you can't keep up with your lies and people catch up with you, trust me, if they know that you wouldn't be here without them, they're going to see if they can try and find a way to take you down. Or at least, most importantly, at least keep going at you until you finally decide to be accountable for your action. You say, do you know what, guys? I've been lying to you this whole time. I've been playing a game. And you know what? I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to follow me now for real. So on and so on. But listen, sometimes even things like that can sometimes also still be a bit too late. Especially if they're not addressed in the way people will want to believe. I just wouldn't recommend sitting on the floor and bring your dog involved as well if you did that. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you're thinking so far. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, let me know obviously what you think. But of course, before you disappear, for those lovely people, especially those tribers who say, hey, you don't do nothing else on your channel but Alex. Do you want to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, that on this channel, we do have other things happening. Feel free to subscribe and go and check out all the other things happening within the channel itself. Come on now, we don't mess about. We cover all we can to all possibilities, if you dig what I'm freaking saying. And also on top of that, what else do we do, ladies and gentlemen? We got some merch out. So if you want to go and get yourself some merch, the link is down below in the description. And of course, if you are a Pisces, the Pisces merch is coming out real freaking soon. So watch out for that one too. With that being said, thank you so much for your lovely time. Oopsie daisy, wrong button. And big shout out to every single person. And love you. See you lovely people in the comment section. We are done, not out.